Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield myself as much time as I may consume. Mr. Speaker, I rise also in support of House Resolution 72, recognizing the incredible work and the accomplishments of Mr. Max Mayfield, the Director of the National Hurricane Center, the Tropical Prediction Center of the National Hurricane Center, which is located in Miami, Florida. He has recently retired. I want to also commend my colleague from Florida, Mr. Mahoney, for introducing this timely and very, very good resolution. As a Floridian, I am keenly aware, Mr. Speaker, of the wrath that Mother Nature can throw our way when she is so inclined to do so, especially when it comes to hurricanes. We all recall that, for example, in the time of just 2 short years, Florida had 8 hurricanes that actually hit and made landfall on the state of Florida. Mr. Mayfield has worked and strived to improve the warning lead times, to increase the understanding of the track of where the hurricane's going, and also particularly the intensity of those hurricanes. Mr. Speaker, one of the things that always struck me is that as these storms were coming our way, coming towards the United States, Director Mayfield would actually personally get on the phone. This is not something that was required by his job. He would pick up the phone and call governors and call mayors and tell them, hey, this is a real storm. It's coming your way. Get ready. I don't see that you're ready enough. Get ready. And he would make sure that those governments were prepared and were evacuating the people that they needed to evacuate to make sure that people were safe. He and his staff have helped protect the lives and the property of millions of people in our country and even of other countries throughout the Caribbean. He is the epitome of a dedicated public servant, Mr. Speaker. He has received many, many awards, including in 2005, Mr. Speaker, he received the Presidential Rank Award for Meritorious Service from President George W. Bush. After more than 30 years of distinguished service to weather forecasting and hurricane forecasting, Mr. Max Mayfield retired on January of 2007. I know that the residents of South Florida and of the entire country and of all the Caribbean will miss his calm, clear voice when those hurricanes are threatening our shores. His retirement marks the end of an exceptional career, and his successors at the National Hurricane Center will clearly have very large shoes to fill. As Mr. Max Mayfield, as Max and his wife Linda now prepare to spend a little bit of time, hopefully a lot of time, with their families, because again, Max has been on call 24/7, and we're used to seeing him on TV, and one always wondered, does that man ever sleep? And the answer is, Mr. Speaker, that when there was a storm coming, no, he and his staff did not sleep. Well, now he's going to be able to spend a little bit more time with his wife Linda and his family. I know that my colleagues and I will join this Congress in wishing both of them, his wife and his family, all the best. We know they will enjoy their time together. But on a personal note, Mr. Speaker, I just want to say, Max, thank you for a life well lived. Thank you for a job well done. Millions of people are grateful for your sacrifice, for your hard work. We are indebted to you. Thank you, my friend. Enjoy your retirement. But we will miss you. With that, Mr. Speaker, I reserve the rest of my time. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield myself 30 seconds. We do a lot of important work in Congress, and we pass a lot of good resolutions for good people. But rarely can you actually say that here's a person who has saved thousands upon thousands upon thousands of lives in his work. He's truly a fine, wonderful public servant, and it is wonderful to be able to have the opportunity to now support and vote on this fine resolution. And that, Mr. Speaker, seeing no further request for time, I would yield back the balance of my time.